There's an earthquake. My husband, the captain of the rescue team, abandons me to save Wendy Smith, his true love. I don't stop him. I let him go. Why? Because when he was faced with the same choice in my past life, he saved me because I was 8 months pregnant. Meanwhile, Wendy remained trapped under the rubble. She ultimately died due to a lack of oxygen after the delayed rescue. Later, on the day I went into labor, my husband brought me to Wendy's grave. He watched me coldly as I collapsed on the ground from the searing pain. He ignored my pleas. Does it hurt, Yelena? Wendy's pain was 1,000 times worse when she was trapped under the rubble. I stared at him in disbelief as he descended into insanity. You were safe that night. You were in the safe triangle zone. Wendy would never have missed the best time for rescue if not for you using your pregnancy to threaten me. I want you to experience all the pain she went through. He forced me down on my knees and bumped my head on the ground before Wendy's grave. He ignored the blood that flowed down my legs. Ultimately, I died after major blood loss from a difficult labor. When I opened my eyes again, I'm back to the day the earthquake happened. This time, neither I nor my child will wait for him. Chapter due to the earthquake, I found myself trapped under some rubble. Trapped elsewhere was Wendy Smith. She was my husband, Stephen Hoff's first love. One of my arms was pinned beneath the debris and had already lost all sensation. Worse yet, I could feel a faint ache in my abdomen. The footsteps of the rescue team could be heard approaching. Just like in my previous life, I heard the voice of my husband's colleague, Ruben Landolf. Stephen, your wife's GPS signal is coming from here. The rubble above me was removed, and the beam from a flashlight shined on my face. I caught sight of Ruben's ecstatic face. Yelena, don't worry, we're going to get you out right away. Yet, my husband looked distracted. His work phone started buzzing, and he answered it without hesitation. From the other end came a trembling female voice. Stevie, where are you? It's so dark here, and I'm really scared. I could imagine just how pitiful looking Wendy was at the moment. Stephen's gaze did not linger on me for even 1 second. Instead, he hurriedly comforted Wendy over the phone. Wendy, don't be scared. I'm bringing people over to rescue you right away. I promise you'll be okay. His voice was gentle as he comforted the woman he held dearest to his heart, and in the process, completely forgetting that his pregnant wife, was still trapped under the rubble right in front of him. Ruben could not stand it anymore. He reminded Stephen of this, and my husband finally spared me a glance. I met his cold gaze and saw his brows furrow in annoyance. I've already told you to not run around when you're pregnant, and yet you had to come all the way to Jerlina to see me, and now you're trapped here because of this earthquake. Are you happy now? He said, his voice dripping with disdain. There are so many people trapped, yet we need to waste resources to save you. I could feel my heart breaking as I heard those words once again. When I was faced with these exact accusations in my previous life, I hurriedly explained that the hospital had sent me to Jerlina to attend a seminar. However, he firmly believed that I only came to fight for his attention, and to bother him this time, I did not wish to explain myself, nor did I feel like saying anything else to him. Chapter Stephen had not yet ended the call, so I could still hear Wendy's faint voice. Stevie, is Yelena also trapped? Then, you should go ahead and rescue her first. I can wait. Stephen's brows furrowed even deeper. He turned away from me, and instead, asked Wendy how she was doing. She started sobbing. I'm in a department store at the city center. It's pitch black here, and I think my arm is pinned down. Stevie, it really hurts. Am I going to die here? Stevie, I'm really scared. I don't want to leave you when I haven't spent enough time with you. Stephen's eyes immediately turned red-rimmed as he heard her heartfelt confession. You won't. Wendy, I won't let anything happen to you. I'm going over to rescue you right now. With that, he abandoned me and led the team over to save Wendy. Ruben was still worried about me, so he stood in Stephen's way.